Good morning everyone, and thank you for joining me here at my Fab Life channel. My name is Taye Brown and I am a self-confessed, self-diagnosed fashion addict. The good news for you is you get to enjoy a ton of fashion content, which I'm loving creating here on YouTube, including a £300 Zara haul that I've got coming up. You enjoyed today's video, which is all about the 7 key pieces of outerwear for spring summer. Before we get started, just a couple of quick things to say. Firstly, everything will be linked down in the description box, including my hangers, because I get a few questions about my pearl hangers. Thank you so much to all those who have subscribed recently. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet subscribed, perhaps this is your first time here, I would absolutely love it if you would subscribe and join the family. Leave any comments down below what your favorite items are, or if you think there are any outerwear pieces that I have not mentioned in this video. I'd be quite intrigued to know what outerwear pieces you guys can't live without. Also, come say hi on my Instagram. It is simply The Fab Life, and that's FHAB, because I love all things fashion, hair, health and beauty. So let's get started with today's video. For me, the first key outerwear piece has got to be a leather jacket in the springtime. Obviously it depends what country or what climate you live in. For some people, leather jackets might be a little bit too warm, but here in England it never seems to get that hot, so a leather jacket is the perfect outerwear to just throw on over your shoulders or throw on over a dress. I like leather jackets because it helps to grunge up an outfit and casual down an outfit that might be otherwise a little too girly or a little too feminine. Not that I have any problems with dresses that are very girly and feminine, but you get the idea. Having something like a leather jacket can just help pare that outfit down a little bit. And I love the fact that when you invest in a great leather jacket, it's going to last you for a long time, and it goes with absolutely everything. They'll be great with jeans, they'll be great with dresses, they'll be great with shorts. The first leather jacket I'm going to show you is this rather old jacket I've got from Topshop. It is quite old, but it is also in that slightly more distressed leather. This jacket has been with me through a lot. I got this in a size 10 when I was a size 10, so I definitely am in the market for a newer leather jacket that's perhaps slightly less cropped and less fitted, but I really just can't get rid of this jacket. I love it. And black, of course, is an absolute no-brainer. It's going to go with everything. Of course, you don't have to stick with just black. A cream or ecru leather jacket would be gorgeous in springtime, or maybe moving towards pastels. I've recently picked up this leather jacket from Zara in this mauvey lilac colour, and I thought it gives a subtle nod to the pastel trend, which of course is one of the trends for spring this year. I am more of a pinky girl than a purple girl, and really I thought I'd pair this more with a white dress. But I do also have some floral pieces that have shades of pink and purples and violets in there, so this should also hopefully go well with that. It's also just such a spring colour, and I love that. Every time I just look at it, it makes me happy. It's just got those sort of good vibes about it, so I really like that. The next piece of outerwear is a trench coat. Trench coats are such a chic way to cover up and stay warm in the spring months, especially if it's not quite as warm as we would like. Because it's spring summer, we want to move away from the typical blacks and navy blues that can seem quite dark in spring, perhaps moving towards one of the classic colours like a stone trench coat, or indeed choosing a trench coat in a light pastel colour, again more appropriate for spring. So I've got here the most beautiful blush pink trench coat. I'm not sure if that colour is coming out true on camera, but it is a paler shade of pink from what I'm wearing, and it's not quite like the purple mauvey colour of the leather jacket. I'll show you the difference. So here's the Zara leather jacket in that mauvey lilac colour, and here is the trench coat. This is from H&M, by the way, if I didn't say that. Here is the H&M trench coat, more in a blush pink. I absolutely love this trench coat. It is in such a flattering tone that goes really well with white and lighter colours like creams, but also actually looks beautiful with black. If you had to wear a little black dress for work, the very dark buttons helps to complement that. The next piece of outerwear that I think is absolutely essential in spring summer, and I would highly recommend, is a blazer or a jacket. They are so easy to throw on over any outfit, either to casual them down like the leather jacket, or indeed to actually make it a little bit more dressy or event appropriate. I personally tend to gravitate more towards the slightly more fitted blazers because I find that they are more flattering on my silhouette. They are timeless and classic and very elegant. And of course, if you're looking to have more of a casual, relaxed, pared down look, then the oversized blazer trend is probably going to be right up your street. Are you that surprised to see that I've got 3 blazers in 3 very neutral colours? If you know me by now, you know that I tend to go for neutrals and then a little splash of colour every so often, usually pink. But I find all 3 really good colours to pair with everything. I've got this brown colour, which is more of a darker brown. I've got a cream fitted blazer, which you can see is actually more tuxedo style. And I've got this gorgeous fitted black blazer, which I featured in my Zara and Mango haul. If you haven't seen that, I'll link that up in the iCards and down in the description below. I think I also featured it in my first designer dupes video. If you haven't watched any of my videos before, this is your first time seeing me, then hi, first of all. But secondly, I love mixing high-end designer pieces with more high street pieces, but I love to find and choose high street pieces that have details in them, like this one from Mango, that are very reminiscent of designer items. I'm basically very good at finding dupes. I think that's what I'm trying to say. And I've done a couple of designer dupe videos. I'll link them in the iCards or down in the description box. And this was one of them, because with the gold buttons, it's very reminiscent of Balmain. But you might want to opt for a lighter blazer, like a white blazer or a cream blazer or even a brown blazer. I have ordered a beige blazer from H&M. So I think that will pretty much complete my color spectrum of blazers. Now, I've got to be real about the fact that I live in England, so the next essential outerwear piece has got to be some sort of weatherproof jacket. This hooded waterproof jacket is from Zara. It's very pale pink. It's got the hood and it's just a beautiful, comfy, casual jacket to just throw on over a pair of jeans. But in springtime in England, we do still need some sort of waterproof, so this is my go-to for that. I'm pretty sure when I was doing one of my big Zara orders, I saw another pink jacket identical on the Zara website. Jackets like this, especially in a more feminine colour, help me to find a balance between practicality and aesthetics. Because I live in a country that does rain quite a bit, I do need to be practical, but I also want to look good and feel good, and a light colour or a feminine colour or one of your favourite colours can just help you achieve that balance. Now, if you live in a super hot country, then first of all, I'm jealous, and second of all, this next category might not be as appropriate for you, and that for me is a coatigan or a thick cardigan or some sort of long cardigan. Sometimes when you're going out, you don't always really want a coat, you don't want to be weighed down by a coat, but it also might be too warm to wear a coat, or like I was saying before, too warm to wear a leather jacket. So having a coatigan or a long cardigan can really help just keep you a little bit warm, a little bit snug without getting too hot. But I appreciate for some people they might not need this at all, so really lucky you. Going for a cardigan in a beige or oatmeal colour for me is an absolute no-brainer, because I know that this is going to go with everything, whether you're wearing jeans and a white t-shirt, if you want to throw it over a dress, whether it's a white dress or a patterned dress, this isn't going to really clash with anything, and that's why I love this. This cardigan is from Zara. I did get it on sale, so almost certainly not available anymore, but I will link similar ones in the description box, whether they are from Zara or other affordable brands. It did come with a belt, as you can see from the belt loop, but I can't seem to find that at the moment. And yeah, just an all-round good basic, really. The alternative, of course, rather than just a plain coatigan or cardigan, is to choose one in some sort of print. I like that because often I am wearing simple basic things like a plain bodysuit or a plain t-shirt, so throwing some sort of statement print on top, especially if this is your only outerwear piece and you're not layering another coat over this, so this is what people get to see. And for me, I like to then inject that little bit of pattern or pizzazz with a coatigan. This creamy beigey Aztec print coatigan is from Primark. I got this just before the lockdown. It's got a hood on it, so it's super casual and it's nice to just throw on over anything. A pair of jeans and a white t-shirt, or a pair of white shorts and a white bodysuit. And it is reasonably thick, so good more for evenings, or if you've been out to a barbecue or you're just spending your day in the garden and the evening is starting to set. You know that feeling where it's getting a little chillier and you want something to just cozy into, and that's why I like this. Or you could keep it super chic with a houndstooth print, which has been all the rage and I think is actually still going strong. This I did feature in my second designer dupes video, I think, which was the dupe for the Barman cardigan. I'll put a picture of the Barman one. This one doesn't come with the gold buttons on the pockets like the Barman one does, but it's that similar aesthetic. Again, if you're wearing an all white look, this would be great thrown over that just to break that monotone up. The next piece of outerwear I love in spring is a tweed blazer or a tweed jacket, specifically in tweed, which is why I've kept this category separate from the other jackets that I showed you. Spring in England can still sometimes be a little cool, so jackets like this are all you need to just throw over a camisole or throw over a bodysuit and you're good to go. Key thing for me, I think, with tweed blazers in spring is picking a color that is more spring appropriate. I know pistachio green has been the color of the season. This is not pistachio green, as you can see, but I love this sort of deep forest green. So when I saw this in Zara, I absolutely just loved it and I snapped it up. It has got gold button details there, as you can see, and also on the pockets and on the cuff as well. But yeah, I can imagine an all black look in spring in the evening, maybe a pair of black denim jeans that are distressed to the knee, or just a sleek pair of skinny jeans, a black bodysuit and something like this thrown over the top. And my final essential outerwear piece has got to be some sort of oversized coat, preferably one that you're just throwing over the shoulder, partly for aesthetics, partly to keep you warm. Firstly, I've got this grey oversized coat from New Look, and I love this one because it tends to just throw it over the shoulder over a dress, but it's also great with jeans and a t-shirt, so great to throw on over basics, but also if you want to be a little bit more dressed up. The alternative to something plain like this would be this oversized coat, which is from Primark. Again, I got this just before the start of the lockdown when the shops were still open. Both of these, by the way, are a size 12 and they are truly oversized. I probably could have sized down one size because I actually don't like things too oversized, but they both still look really good. I would say when I'm wearing them on, they probably do feel a little large, but over the shoulder, which is how I actually tend to wear both of these. In the warmer spring days, this might feel a little too warm because it has got some wool blend in it. But certainly on the cooler spring days, it's absolutely perfect. It's just what you need to keep warm, especially if it's quite windy as well. And again, because it's got flecks of black, brown and beige, it's going to go with lots of things, especially if you are into your basics and into beiges and whites like everyone seems to be at the moment, then this is going to be beautiful with that. There are a couple of honorary mentions that I haven't shown you here, partly because it doesn't necessarily fit into my personal style, and also this video just would have got too long, but I would say something like a denim jacket would be a great thing to have in spring. I am actually still on the hunt for the perfect denim jacket for me. I don't have a denim jacket at the moment because I've never seemed to be able to find one that works exactly with my style or the fit that I'm looking for, but a denim jacket would be an honorary mention because I know a lot of people love that in spring. And the second would be something like a shacket, which is a shirt jacket. So imagine those checked lumber style type shirt jackets, but the more oversized ones that are a little bit longer. You can tie on your waist with a pair of shorts and a t-shirt or bodysuit, but they're also great thrown over the top, especially if you're wearing something that's a little bit more revealing. It's nice to have that sort of shacket over the top. So my loves, that is the end of today's video. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know which of those is your favorite spring outerwear piece, and if there's anything that I've missed out, which one would you recommend? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for joining me in today's video, and I'll see you soon. Take care and stay well.